Hi. Welcome to Allison's insert title here.
No, that's wrong. That's not how we do this.
Hey.
Camera monkey, that's not how we do this. Start over. You ready? Hey, everybody. Welcome to Allison's insert title here. Book review.
So at least I finished the last part.
Excuse me. Do you want me to be here or not? I can always go back and do my own, you know. Go on, monkey.
Now I get to speak. Okay, like I said last week, these are the books I'm going to talk about. There's a whole series that was written by Rick Geary about famous murders, infamous, and this book, Paul Pope, 100%. This is brand new from last week. I'll start with this one because there's only one. It's written by a guy named, oh my god.
Here we go again.
Shut up. Paul Pope. Okay? It's right there. It says Paul Pope. Anyway, he's a really great artist. The story is set in New York City in the future. The drawing style, I love it. It's a cross between, to me, black ink painting of slightly Eastern style, like Asian style, and graffiti. So a cross between painting and graffiti. It's all in black and white, and it's got that kind of loose style to it. It has a lot of action in it, and there's a lot of great detail. The story starts out sort of like a murder mystery, kind of film noirish, but it actually turns out to be a lot more character driven. So it surprised me nicely that way. So it's a great story. It's got the perfect feel of New York, timeless New York feel, regardless of what age you're looking at in New York in the past, present, future. So this is really an enjoyable story and great artwork. So I definitely recommend this one very highly.
Etc.
Okay, now we move on to Rick Geary. Now there's a whole bunch of these. Fatal Bullet, Murder of Abraham Lincoln, Famous Players, Jack the Ripper, Bloody Benders, okay, Beast of Chicago, Lindenberg Child, and The Case of Madeline Smith. So these are all about actual people and their victims. So he, in every single one, features the murderer and the victim, and tells the background story of both of them. The artwork is really nicely drawn, very clear, very clean lines, and with a nice amount of detail in the background, so it's very, very well presented. All of them are like perfect documentaries. No, biographies.
Exactly.
They're perfect biographies of people. These actually could make perfect storyboards for somebody if they wanted to film for television these famous, infamous stories. So, I recommend these also. These are very interesting and entertaining.
I don't.
Why not, Leo?
They were all worded. I was expecting violence. Instead, I got cartoons and words.
You got information and you got history.
It
did not have blood and gore. It's
exactly.
not necessary. It's tastefully done, and it makes you appreciate the people in these stories, especially the victims.
My turn? They were okay books, but they're more of that orangutans type of books for me. They weren't the violence I was expecting. The Paul Pope book, I do agree, was a good New York City read, but there was one thing missing in the 100%. Guess what that was? Where were the rats? Come on, New York! No rats? Huh. Back to you, monkey.
Alright, so that's it for today, for today's review. Let me see, what shall I review?
A book!
Next week. Okay, something nice and simple. Now and Then by Alex Gross. Some really odd-looking takes on
stuff. Okay, you're reviewing it next week, not now.
Yeah, and let me see, I'm going to go through here.
The next one is a surprise, right?
The next one's a surprise. Okay, I'll say that.
All right.
Oh my goodness. Alright. Well, you suffered through that. See you next time for ready, cute monkey. Allison, insert title here. Book, love you. Bye-bye.
Yay.